So here's the view into the house from the foyer. Now we step into the living room. Give you a little panorama of the living room. Fireplace, it's painted plum. And the walls are pale buttery yellow. And we have coved ceilings. And there's a picture of the foyer from inside the living room. There's Roxy. And we have arched doorways and from the living room into the dining room and hardwood floors. Oh, I'll just show you this bookcase because it's really pretty. And there's one of my quilts. Now we're going to go into the dining room and see this arched window from the inside. And the dining room table, that's Kermit the Frog green, and the French doors that lead out to the deck, which I will do in another video, separate video. And then we have our stemware cabinet, and now we're going to go from the dining room into the kitchen, which is another arched doorway. We have a refrigerator that's sunken into the stairwell, the basement stairwell. There's Kirby. Yeah. Hey, mister. Meow. He's a very sweet cat. And then here's our kitchen, which was remodeled right before we bought the house. A little bit dark in here, but and then this opens into the hallway, which also opens back into the living room, looking at the foyer there. And then we'll go down the hallway. It's a very long, skinny hallway. We call it the bowling alley. And then this is Ken's den, or office, which I don't know how good the light is here because the glare is so bright from outside. But here's his little workspace, his art, and that's our sofa bed for when we have guests, and then a little household management center, another bookcase. Then we go back out into the hallway, and then we have another arched doorway into a hall bathroom, which is John's, and then the bedroom, which is John's, so we're not going to go in there. Go down the hallway, we have this is our map section, so we have our France collages. We have 3 of them here. Here's our friends, our French friends, Jean-Noel and Martine. And another France collage. And then we go into the Arizona room. This is the addition to the house that they added on in the 50s. So it's pretty much all windows, just on all 2.5 sides. And this is essentially my studio. So I have my design wall, which has a quilt. I'm working on it now. This is my cutting table, my sewing table, my fabric stash, and then there is a wood stove, which is fabulous, a door that leads out to the courtyard that you just saw through the dining room French doors. And then right now we just have one chair in here. In the winter we usually have a big one. And then we have that's the door to the backyard and Kirby again. And that's my pressing table. And then we have an entertainment center that has a TV and a DVD player in it. Here's the great laundry room, which is where we feed the dog and cat. Important part of the tour, you know. Then we go into the bedroom, which has this little ante room off of it, which we call Massage Alley. So when I give massages, I set up this room, and it actually turns out pretty nice. And this opens into the master bathroom, and then a big opening that goes into our bedroom, which I currently have this big curtain on. So here's our bedroom. There's Roxy's chair where she likes to sleep. There's a gorgeous casement window that has a view of the garden. And this faces east, so we get the morning sunlight here. You can see our neighbor's house. Ken built this little patio there, and we put a bird feeder and a bird bath and a little twig sculpture for the finches to gather on. And there's Roxy's chair. And then our bed. And then we painted the walls 2 different colors. We have peach and persimmon. And I made a little scalloped edge between the two, which turned out pretty nice. And then these curtains here. And I painted a big blackboard wall. Had it framed so that it looks like it's actually a blackboard. And then we go into the master bathroom. Oh, first we have like a little linen closet here. Master bathroom. There's one of Roxy's favorite spots on the cool floor. And then we replace this window with a single French door, so that goes out to the east side of the yard. That's the same part of the yard that our master bedroom window looks out on. And we have a little niche there for the toilet. And here's a view back towards my studio and through Massage Alley. And then this is a walk-in closet, which is pretty nice size for an old house like this. We added some shelves. And that pretty much is the tour of the inside of the house. And we'll do the garden tour separate, and I think that I'm going to wait until tomorrow morning when it's early morning light, because right now it's about noon, so it's pretty harsh light out there. But I will give you a little peek of how it comes out from here, which is the pool and the carport, double carport, and then grapefruit tree, loquat tree, kumquat tree. And then as you come back into the studio, this other door leads out to the west little courtyard. So there's a lime tree just outside the door, and then you can kind of see a long shot of the garden from here. So, thus concludes our interior tour of Casa Encantada, Enchanted Home, and ending in Enchanted Studio. Oh, thanks for playing along.